So, on June 25, 2007, millions of wrestling fans were expecting to watch a tribute to one of the most respected performers in the industry. By the end of that day, his name would be erased from history. Chris Benoit was known as disciplined, intense, professional, a quiet technician inside a world built on chaos and spectacle. He wasn't a headline grabber. He wasn't controversial. To many, he was simply respected. But inside his home in Fayetteville, Georgia, something had already gone terribly wrong. Between June 22nd and June 24th, 2007, Chris Benoit killed his wife Nancy, then his 7-year-old son Daniel, and sometime after, he took his own life. At first, World Wrestling Entertainment believed Benoit had missed a scheduled event because of a family emergency. Text messages had been sent from his phone, explaining an absence. But friends later said the messages felt strange, almost staged. When authorities entered the home, they discovered the 3 bodies in separate rooms. There were no signs of forced entry, no evidence of an outside intruder. What had happened unfolded entirely within those walls. In the days that followed, investigators began uncovering details that would shake the wrestling world. An autopsy later revealed that Benoit's brain showed severe damage. Specialists compared it to the brain of an elderly patient suffering from advanced Alzheimer's disease. Years of repeated concussions, head trauma, undiagnosed injuries, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, the same degenerative condition later found in numerous athletes from high-impact sports. But brain trauma alone does not answer every question. There were reports of emotional instability, isolation, paranoia in the months leading up to that weekend. The wrestling industry, already criticized for its culture of pain tolerance and performance pressure, came under intense scrutiny. Within 24 hours of the news breaking, WWE removed nearly all references to Chris Benoit from their platforms. His name disappeared from broadcasts. His achievements were no longer acknowledged. It was as if he had never existed. A career built over decades erased in a single day. What happened inside that house was not just a crime. It was a rupture, for a family, for fans, and for an entire industry forced to confront the damage hidden behind performance. More than 15 years later, the case remains one of the most disturbing tragedies in professional wrestling history. Not because it was unsolved, but because it forced a question no one wanted to ask. How much damage can a person endure before something breaks? And how many warning signs are ignored before it's too late?